This game is called DiscoElysium. I'm not quite sure the naming yet, but it's an interesting game. I'll explain as we go. We're going to jump into my character that I've already been playing for a few minutes. Hours.
I'm confused. You're not so sure about the naming.
I don't know how it
I think it means he doesn't understand why it's named DiscoElysium.
Right.
Elysium.
Yeah, I don't know why yet. Like, I don't know if it ties in with the game or not. They've talked about disco, but that's about as far as I've seen so far.
Anyway, but no Elysium yet.
No Elysium. So, DiscoElysium, continue. You can build your own character. So there's like 3 presets, and then there is a option to build your own. And I'll explain that in a second. So one of those things, before I get started, is the way you build your character is you can adjust these stats, but these stats all have these skills along with it. So I'm more in the psych skill tree. So each one of these tells you what they do. For example, volition, hold yourself together, keep your morale up. So more points in that will keep your morale up. Versus like shivers, it raises the hair on your neck. So you like get a lot of like your body telling you, like your spidey sense basically, explaining you why certain things are happening. And then there's authoritative, which is as a police officer, which you are, you're like showing your dominance kind of thing. So there's just a lot of different things you can put your skill trees into, like your points into.
That's just the coolest looking set of skills that I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, for sure. And the other thing too is all of these talk to you. So you'll see when I come to certain choices, it'll actually like switch semi-voice, but like the attitude of what it's doing and saying like, are you sure you want to do that? Or hell yeah, you want to do that, because you know that like this person's gonna do this. So depending on how much points you have in each one, that particular part of your brain is going to interact with you. So anyway, so yeah. So this is DiscoElysium. It is a isometric top-down type detective game. From what I know so far, I'm going to try to tell you guys without giving really any spoilers, is you are, what you find out is a detective that apparently has like amnesia, doesn't remember what happened to him for like the day before, weeks before, and so you start discovering that you're a police officer, for one. You find that out within the first few seconds of the game. And as you come downstairs in the places you're staying at, you find out that there had been a murder that you're trying to investigate, and that's why you're there. So that's kind of like the idea of the game. You find out this is like a person that's going to be helping you along with this murder investigation. So he also is like your sidekick. You don't really know him. He works for a different precinct, so he's very like to his own, but he also gives you advice. So he kind of gives you what he feels, not necessarily like as your buddy. But he's a pretty straightforward guy so far, so that's been good.
So this is like, I mean, I almost want to say visually stunning. Like there's a lot of detail here, without it being like, you know, like a photorealistic like FPS or something. Like there's great tile work as you were walking along, and this is looking really grungy and stuff.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. How interactive is the environment?
So the people, not everybody is interactive. So like these people here, I can't really talk to them, but this individual here, I can. And this is what happens when you interact with people. So if I click on them.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
So the best part about this is if you have, with the Twitch integration, if you have anybody watching, I can actually pull them by clicking this button, and now those people have 15 seconds to tell me what option I should pick. So along with you guys, and depending on how many people are watching and voting, it'll actually show up the percentage of who's voting and who said what. So right now we have 100% on, okay, I gotta ask, where are you from?
What's it to you?
Way to go, Bruno.
So, same thing, I can poll again.
Come on, guys, we need some people voting in here.
You can definitely play this game, you know, on stream, if you have people watching you to give you kind of their thought of what they think you should do, as opposed to you just having to pick yourself.
Yeah, actually, speaking of this Twitch interface,
don't think we've met
that's
before.
really cool.
I
where,
came to help out the people.
Where it looks like some, but not all of your dialogue choices are provided for voting, and that pops up automatically. It's super easy to click on. It's very responsive. But I do want to mention that besides that,
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain. Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
But there are other things to click on. Like I can click on your skills, and I can click on each of your skills and get definitions of the skills, like pretty much paragraphs of information.
Yep.
So I can learn about it. Yeah, okay. I can look at the task list and see the quests. It's cool because it's very much in the same style as the icon. I almost want to click on the icons that you see on your screen because
right.
It's this. I for legit cannot tell which icon's for me and which icon's for you at some points because they're very similar. They got the same visual style.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, your task list at the bottom is identical to our icon, and your skill list down at the bottom is identical to the Twitch icon.
So what we found out the other day is not only can I poll you guys to tell you, give me an example of which option I should pick, this one here allows you guys to give me, I think, a +1 and a perk, and whichever, I guess, skill that you guys want to do that. So if I do that now, you'll see another option up here.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, I can also poll. I just have to wait.
Give you some more intellect. I think you need to be smarter.
I took one away from intellect.
Oh my god.
So you guys can actually take away, not only just give, but take away. That's awesome. So looking at the screen, other than the voting, there is on the left-hand side, these are my players. The only one that I have health options and morale options are my character, obviously. The 2 and the 1 indicate like health packs or packs that I can use to increase the 1. So for example, right now I have 3 morale. I can increase that by clicking that. And those are items you find out in the wild. So like whether it's like a stim pack in this game, whatever they're called, I can't remember what they're called exactly. And then there's 2 health ones I have left right now. So that's your total health and morale that you have.
I'd also like to point out that it was not snowing a moment ago, and it is now snowing, and snow's collecting on the ground.
Yeah. So it does rain and snow. There is...
That's cool.
They talk about it kind of through the game, like, is this a... Like, it's kind of getting, I guess, less snow. Like, it's becoming spring, I think. But here we are snowing again, so who knows. So yeah, I'll say, yeah, I've been there.
It was a long time ago.
And I'm going to leave for now so you guys can see some more. So that's how this works. So this is the inventory. So you have different things you can find around the area, around the city. Each of these have their own plus and minuses essentially to them. So for your skills. So by wearing this white shirt, I get +1 in conceptualization. I also get a -1 in suggestion. Whereas my hat, I get a orange bum hat. I get +1 reaction speed and plus a -1 rhetoric. So there's one thing to note with the bum hat. So the other part of this, so like I said, there's tools and things you can get, but there is also some sort of like skill tree, which I still haven't really figured this out yet. You uncover some of these things as you are answering certain things in certain ways. One of the first ones I got was HoboCop, and HoboCop was due to me asking for money from most of the people around the city. I kept asking them for money because I needed money to pay off the hotel. So with that, and then me doing investigation work and also digging through the trash, I unlocked the skill of HoboCop, which now I can research, and then I finally did, and now I have it. So I'm actually proficient in being a HoboCop. So with that, I put the bum cap on, and now I'm like ultimate HoboCop. So that there is something else there, and there's all of these here that I haven't unlocked yet. I've only unlocked 4 so far, but I don't have other options unlocked yet, so I can actually unlock those other ones. So.
You know, I always suspected that about you, Mike, but didn't want to say anything.
So this is probably what you guys see. The task list is here as well. So these are my current tasks, like my missions that I have currently. And ultimately the first one is going to be well, for one, I want to know who was recording
It's really amusing to me that the task list that I get on the stream, in my opinion, is cleaner and better designed than the one that's actually in the game. I feel like when they implemented the rest of the solution, they were like, we have to make something that's just more streamlined for the people on the stream, and they did. It's very clean on the stream versus it's a little bit more, I don't know, free and like almost artsy in game.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, like, the ultimate thing is inspecting the victim's body, which I haven't been able to do yet because, well, I'll show you why, but I don't have a good stomach to hold that in, as this body has been hanging for like 7 days. So we'll go check that out. The other part of this is the map.
Getting the ammonia, that's going to help a lot. I agree.
So the map, all of these white items are choices that I have made that I either failed or the fact that I still have a chance to try them again. But you have to unlock the ability to try them again. So, for example, the guy hanging, initially I went there and tried it and I yacked because I just couldn't handle it, couldn't stomach it because I rolled bad. So then I was locked until I found ammonia, and then I was able to go back and try it again, which I also failed. And this game is all RNG, so there are choices that you'll make that you may luck out even though it's low probability. You may luck out and it's still actually, you may still win. Whereas you may actually be 97% able to do it, and then you try it and you still lose.
Whirling in rags.
Yeah, so that's the place that you stayed at. And this kid right here I just want to talk to because he is hilarious.
Yeah.
Fuck does Kuno care?
We're gonna need the
Yeah, let me see.
we're gonna need the damn until bleep stuff with him.
Yeah. Yeah, this kid is, you know, what you found out earlier is that this, ooh, I'm tied. That's all the voting. So it's either I gotta ask who's Kuno or Kuno I can't keep up. Let's ask who is Kuno, because you guys don't know him yet.
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
So this is an example of my actual brain, my inner self talking to myself and giving me advice of what's happening. So in this case, it's logic. So it's saying, you know, this is obviously logical, this is why. Where you'll see sometimes they actually interact with each other. So one will say something and then the other one will authoritatively will go, well, don't let him talk to you like that. Tell that kid who he is or whatever. So you'll have options like that as well.
Primal. Violent.
So here's the choice. All right, so I'm going to give you guys a vote.
I went for the obvious one.
Oh. Some kind of gang name or something you call a rabid dog. I feel like I have to go with the rabid dog just because it's ridiculous.
Yeah, think about it. Think about that rabid Kuno shit.
What you find out is this kid is actually high. Like, he is out of his mind.
He seems glad someone understood what he was going for. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
So, this little girl, I guess, either his sister or his friend, I think it's a girl, it may be a boy, actually, but is behind the fence the whole time just yelling.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Oh my god.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
What do I do? Just answer the question.
Oh no, we're committed now, you little shit.
Just answer the question. Where are the drugs?
He's sticking his dick out!
He's taking his dick out.
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're
Oh my god. Escalate it.
And I'm trying not to swear. Oh boy.
Pigs in it, Kuno! Somebody, please!
There's- Kuno could escalate this in a couple of different ways.
I know, right?
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense.
It was our fault.
There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his
So
reason.
here's an idea where we have a
Appeal to
bad
his
option.
reason.
So physical instrument, meaning that I want to shut him down, so I probably want to push or hit this kid. My RNG on this is low, but I'm going to let you guys vote and tell me which I should do. That was a quick guess.
28%, boys. I like those odds.
Oh,
Someone
goodness
said,
gracious.
"Are you high right now?" So I'm going to show you, for example, what's going to happen to the physical. So I'll click that
You're
one.
gonna roll it. It's gonna hit.
Oh, and I did.
Boom! Boom!
Oh my god.
Why did he reach for his... Oh, snap.
Thump.
What did I
The
tell
blow
you?
connects
Never
surprisingly
fails.
well, leaving your knuckles tingling.
I just knocked this kid to the ground.
That's why you play games with me. I
Oh
got
my God.
you.
Feels it. This was no light tap.
Alright.
Take that, you little shit. Now we can have a normal conversation. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Boy, you smacked the high right out of him.
I think it
At
did.
least probably for a second.
Officer, this is very far from normal police conduct. Get yourself together.
So
Shut up, Kim.
there's the partner, and the other thing too with this game. So the time has been running this whole time. Like it's once it gets to 2100, the game says that most people like go to bed, and then at 2 o'clock there's like nobody on the streets. One thing you can do is actually wait till he goes to bed, and then you could go do stuff that maybe wasn't good for him to see. So if there's options like that, you can actually do that kind of behind his back.
For heaven's sake, he thinks. This has
You're
gone
shady
too
AF.
far. Don't make this any worse than it is. Just get back to questioning the kid.
Okay,
I mean,
pig.
that's what we already said.
If this act was about him trying to establish dominance over you, it's safe to say things didn't go as he'd planned.
Yeah,
And one
right?
thing to note is the guy who's doing the voice has never actually voice acted before. This is his first time, and he's done a phenomenal job.
Kuno knows to respect that violent shit. You should see Kuno's dad. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything.
The creature behind the fence has fallen ominously silent. Only her eyes are alive, jumping from actor to actor.
Okay, pig. Talk to Kuno. We're back in this shit. The fuck do you want?
All right. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I mean, I legit want to get down to business now. Like
Yeah,
real
I want to
business.
investigate the body, right?
Yeah,
Belong.
the
Wow.
kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it?
And this has gotten back to where I've been before. So I don't know if anything will... There may be other options within this that are different, but I don't know. Since he's actually answering me now.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
So I'd found a mug in the trash that apparently was like racist towards a certain race that's in here. And in that same trash can, which is right over here, it was locked. There was clothes in it that seemed to be the clothes of this guy. So we're trying to figure out what's going on with these clothes. And as the snow has stopped. I love how it's always 50-50. There's got to be someone else out there watching.
Not
that's gonna
always.
vote.
No. Me and Bruno have hit 100% sometimes on some of these.
It's an accurate depiction of the South. Oh, man, have anything to do with it? Yes, to this quaint, but I'm not taking it as a rule. Guess I'll go with this
Yeah.
one.
Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you picked it after the mug fucker, 'cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
I guess this is the only option. This is exactly what I'm saying. Someone has tampered the crime scene, cleaned up after it.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator. Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Tell the Kuno who it was. He's curious. He likes putting 2 and 2 together here.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
Alright, I'll do this one.
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind, lazy dinks.
There it is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material.
Well, I have 2 options left, so let's see what you guys say. But this is very much how this game is. That is the second time I've ever seen action, like what you would consider action in this game so far. Which both of them have been by punching so far. So. Oh look, we were definitely split this time.
Nice.
The fucking well! The fuck are you talking about? Ask me a normal question, pig!
They're trying to make you feel stupid, Kuno.
You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack. Yes, you should go back there.
Alright, I'm done with him for now.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
So, there's still some options here. Do you guys want to use those? We'll see.
Pick me, pick me.
Oh, we're at 50. 50-50. Alright, so the one I haven't done is I keep throwing up and I can't investigate the bodies.
Yeah,
So we'll see
like
that.
a fucking volcano. Yeah. Fucking pathetic.
He's making fun of me. This
You're
little
lucky
kid.
you didn't die there.
Alright, here's a new option for me. Oh no. Screw you both it is, looks like.
Oh, what? You'll fucking vomit on Kuno too, pig?
So there is all kinds of options for voice in this game. And I guess I'll go with this one. And then
You're
I'll do the next
dreaming,
one.
pig. That's not how this shit works.
A little. But don't expect anything to change.
Don't let him dominate you, Kuno. Fuck his fat ass.
So we're gonna figure out what's going on with this kid. Try.
It's not
Oh, it
Kuno.
worked.
It's Kuno-S.
Act on it and try and separate them. Kuno. Are interesting how. Well, up to you guys. So this is my inner self, my empathy talking to me. Alright. Has been said.
Fuck you, whispering about.
Okay, so from
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you, whispering about.
My empathy
If
sucks.
Kuno
Thanks.
wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him.
Alright.
But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Alright. This is where you guys... I'm gonna actually ask for a point. Hopefully you guys will help me. Or something. Maybe this will help me, I don't know. My empathy sucks. Thanks, Day Drinker. I appreciate that. Alright, and then I'm gonna pull you guys. Here we go. We get one shot. One opportunity. Mom spaghetti. Oh, man. That's terrible. Alright, well, I guess it's up to me. Way to put the pressure on me. Let's see.
So,
Go ahead.
what's the timing on the decisions? Do you end it, or is it ending automatically after a certain amount of time?
Like right now?
No. When it pops up for us to vote.
It has a 15-second timer when I click the button.
Okay, is that configurable?
No, it is not. I've heard
okay.
other people were saying that too. So most people were saying, like,
Yeah,
make sure you have
'cause-
time to read everything before you click it.
Yeah, because chat's definitely saying that trying to react to the stream is a little bit difficult.
Oh, because of the delay.
Timer.
Mm-hmm. And it's only 15 seconds, so that's like 13 seconds, and you're trying to read. So yeah, I could wait a little bit before clicking the button, give you some time to read them.
Well, more importantly, announce that you're going to click it ahead of time, so that people can read.
Yeah, that makes sense.
See if that works, because like I have the advantage, like my audio of you
Right.
is not lagged, so I hear you're going to click it, so I start looking at it right away when it pops up.
Makes sense.
Then I can choose a little quicker.
All right, here we go.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Oh my.
Stop talking to him! Kuno, I'm fucking warning you! You're gonna get us into shit!
It's Kuno and Kuno S.
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it.
Oh wow.
They're separated. He's even turned his back to her,
Nice.
so she can't read his lips.
Okay, so here are the options. I'll wait a second, and then I'll click the button. Alright, I'm going to click the button.
I mean, I don't like any of these.
Looks like we're split, so let's see.
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno.
Only your option.
Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
My liege.
Drama.
I'm gonna click
Drama
the button
said
again.
that.
These are the same options we had a minute ago.
Oh,
That looks to be it.
I was the outlier this time.
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. C's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
So it is a girl.
Well, yeah.
Oh, just making sure, because I mean, she can't. The picture kind of looks like it could be a boy.
Well, I'm just saying the text has said that's a female
She.
several times.
Yeah.
I like how it also will underline what other people are choosing, so you can kind of
That's
get an
option for
idea.
you guys watching.
Fucking yeah. Kuno knows you don't want to face this right now. This dark shit. Kuno faces this shit every day. Makes Kuno's skin crawl. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Oh my. She hasn't killed any police officers. Okay, how many cops did she kill?
Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno was just running his mouth. Kuno's stupid like that.
You're never too small.
A cop would be too large for her to overpower, but a determined child of her size can still kill the vulnerable, the elderly, the homeless, or other children. The creature peers at you both from over the fence.
Creature.
There is something searching in her eyes. Fear.
So what are we doing, guys?
How fucked up can this girl be?
I mean,
Pretty.
seems like pretty messed up.
Kuno falls silent. He does not look at you when he replies.
Kuno, that's it. That's what Kuno is starting to think, yeah.
Oh my. Is she your sister? That's a good one.
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in, like a mad dog or some shit.
Stray.
Yeah, she was just there.
What was that, Kuno?
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark. Yeah, that's the place. She was just balled up near the closet, psycho style.
Why was she dripping wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
Oh my.
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under a pile of clothes, like a dog. Kuno's
what about
dad
your
doesn't give a
parents?
shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
Kuno-S, two of a kind.
So why is she called Kuno?
Because she fucking looks like Kuno. No one knows her name. Kuno calls her C.
Oh my god. So that's not even her name. He just calls her Kuno. Oh man. I'm gonna
How's
conclude this for
Kuno
now.
dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Kuno's got this shit under control.
Oh, I give you guys this option here. This one's for y'all. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, it's still pulled.
Listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C. You fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take her away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her. Sneak up on you later and fuck you up. You understand?
Wow.
He may not be able to do it, but he will try. Right now, he believes he will.
Understood. I can respect that. Who are you kidding? Alright.
Oh hell yeah, I can totally.
Like, there's a lot of times where the conversation, like, the choices don't go
All
the way
right.
I would expect,
Now
but
we can do business.
it's still pretty cool how they do stuff.
Yeah. And there's and like the game tells you to pick risky options sometimes because you'd be surprised on the outcome.
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Oh, don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects
Can't
the
get away from
Kuno.
this kid now.
Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit. Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you.
I love how the
Then
other cop
Kuno
is
gonna
just
get
standing
you
there.
hooking for more.
Just like watching
Cash
this
in
whole thing.
big style. Pig hooker. And shit, you can even fuck back in Kuno's kingdom. Kuno saw you sniffing around that fucking pile of Eternite. It's a secret door, okay? Just pull it off and fuck back in there.
Well then.
Alright.
Yeah.
Those are shoe or pants I'm not gonna
Kuno
buy.
doesn't fucking care.
Alright, so we're gonna go this way and see if we can get in this door.
Nice.
But this game is very much like this. Like, this is pretty much the extent of what I've seen so far. There's not been anything that's like
The pile
super
of
action or
Eternite
anything.
looks stranger now that Kuno told you about his pad.
Oh wow, so I have 97%, so I could still fail this. We'll find out. I get another go
good.
at it.
Because, unless Kuno lied, you should just be able to pull the panels aside.
There we go.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Sick.
mean, that wasn't exactly
this
pulling
is
them
the
aside,
Kuno
but
mentioned.
hey, it works.
Let's take a look inside there.
So now we're
That's how
gonna
you
go
do police work, Kim.
Yeah, you punch the kid in the face.
Sometimes you just
and
gotta
Now
punch
watch.
a 12-year-old
It's gonna
in
be
the
like-
fucking nose.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a streamer shack with a shit ton of 1080p cameras facing out to the courtyard, and it's got the whole thing recorded.
Well, there's a peg head in here. So all these little green icons, these are like things to look at of interest. So silver plate with traces bone, and then you'll see these pop up, which is something for myself.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant
You're already
isn't
hooked is the
studying
thing.
the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
So basically, I see the amphetamine, and I'm like pulsing, and he's watching me. What do you guys think?
I know what I'm choosing for you.
I know what I'm choosing. Of the same mind we all are.
Yeah. We're gonna get you hooked.
No, I'm just a regular detective. Thank you very much.
Kim, you're such a
Oh.
square. Swear it's gonna be the right option is gonna be the last one as far as I'm concerned.
We'll see.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, we're taking some risky options, so good payoff.
Of course, detective. Swift justice. Don't worry, we don't have to investigate every trace of narcotics.
No, we have to investigate every trace of narcotics.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Swift.
Investigate it,
Justice.
test it.
Faster.
We don't have
Harder.
a lab, so
Justicer.
See that
Faster,
ladder
harder,
there?
justicer.
It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
So that's that option. Also, my body, I like alcohol apparently, and I also have a thirst that I want to quench, and I try to get that anytime I
Wait.
can.
Wait,
The game.
were you talking about the game?
Yes, the game.
both. The correct answer is both.
So the other thing you can do is if you right click, it'll highlight the things you can see. So there's something up here that I can actually grab, which I would have missed. So in this case, it's just money. Real, that's what they call it. Justicer. So I'm up to $42 42 real and 33 cents, I guess. We're gonna go check out the top building. And I do have a
Pig
I
head
do have
throne.
a pry bar, and I do have bolt cutters that I can use for different things. So if I see a box, I can like get into it if I need to.
Or interrogation.
Or interrogation. But yeah, there's a
In
lot
case
of
that kid gets uppity next time, instead of a fist, we can hit him with a crowbar.
yeah, there's a lot of options for you to be positive or negative. You can actually become a really bad cop, or you could become a really good cop, or just somewhere in the middle. So it's really up to you how you want to play your character. And plus, with all the options of the skills in your inside, like that's really great. So let's see what this bucket does. There's a postcard.
Oh,
in it.
nice.
I can sell it. Let's see if I can get up here. Yeah, there he goes. So you can also double click and he'll run, and then you can click and hold it and he'll just keep running, whereas where you just click once and it does that. So this is the health. It's Nosafet. So I get another one of those. And that seems to be the only things that's up here.
Yeah, that's health.
Yeah. I don't see anything else of interest. Not saying that there isn't. It's this right here. There's more money. Go back over there. But that's another door that I've already been into. So I don't really know. I don't feel like there was a reason to come up here, really. And maybe there's not. Maybe there's just I investigated, now I know there's nothing here, and I can move on. So that door was something I wasn't able to open before because I didn't have the white. I had a white check and I failed it, so I didn't have any more information. Now that Kuno told me that this was a door, then I was able to open it.
Just had to bop him in the nose, man.
Just had to bop him in the nose. And here I thought that
Had you bopped him in the nose before?
No, I'd never bopped him in the nose. I don't usually punch 12-year-olds.
I saw that 28% and I was like, this guy's getting decked. It's happening right now.
Yeah, I usually don't punch 12-year-olds, so that's not usually something I do. So I know this is actually footprints.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
So I can't actually unlock that one yet, and then the body is probably the same thing.
There he still is,
Actually, it's
looking
higher.
right through you with his white
try it.
eyes. The body below
Do
is
it.
entirely
3%, not bad.
dedicated to
Not
that
bad.
corpse smell. Emitting
Sadly, this is
as
gonna be the
well
one that you
as
fail.
It does now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep. I've been right every single time.
The corpse laughs at you, pus dripping from its mouth.
You will never be able to hold it in. It's always too much.
Every time it
Contaminated.
happens, it gets worse and worse. There's nothing more to throw up now. All that's left is crying and convulsing dryly. at the same
Contaminating the crime scene.
Yeah. Here's an option for you guys. Where's the split? Oh, I'm surprised.
I'm at a loss as well. I could swear your shit was together, detective.
He's actually
Sometimes even that is not enough.
he's actually told
Life
me, he's
is
like,
unfair.
it's fine. You're hungover. I understand that. You know, it's tough to hold that stuff down when you're
Officer,
hungover.
you just need to be stronger. Learn to keep it in long enough for us to work. There's nothing else to do.
You can open this white check again by going to your character sheet and spending a skill point
Oh,
to
wow.
upgrade your endurance. Gain new skill points by exploring and completing side tasks.
Huh. So character sheet. Spend a
Relax.
point. Oh,
It's okay if you don't make it today. The bloated corpse isn't going anywhere.
wow. Volition's just messing with me now. So empathy, I guess, is the one that it said, right?
Endurance. It said
Endurance.
spend a point on
Oh,
endurance.
endurance. Where is endurance? Right here.
3. Physique.
I don't have a point, so I have to wait until
Not
I
yet.
get enough to do that. So still can't do that one. Let's see. It's almost time for me to go investigate this other guy. I had to wait till after 2100.
That's right. You thought you liked DiscoElysium. Just wait for DiscoElysium After Dark.
Yeah, pretty much. So this has been a very long day. I've been playing probably 4 hours of the game, I would think, at this point. And
Actually, maybe that's the answer to Day Drinker's question.
why do the girls start walking to the train in the underwear?
When?
Oh, when? Yeah, good point.
DiscoElysium After Dark.
So, I've already been here. I've already pretty much talked to a lot of people already, so that's the thing, is I'm trying to... And it's, like I said, it's a investigation game. You are a detective and you're trying to figure out your life along with what the actual murder is, so there's a lot of things that you kind of have to backtrack and go back and forth and talk to somebody and then talk to them again, and then sometimes you'll unlock new things by talking to them and, you know, rolling correctly, so you'll get those options.
Oh, go back to the motor carriage.
Oh, hold on one second.
I think
Saw
that's
something.
really neat, showing kind of what the concept of technology is in this world.
Oh yeah, so yeah, we'll go back up here. And I haven't been able to place it. I can't tell if this is like France or somewhere, or if this is actually like alternate universe or futuristic or not. I just can't tell. They haven't really said it. Like there's maps and there's places, but I've never heard of them, so I don't know if it's actually like places in France or something I just never heard of or what. But yeah, this
Why
car
do
is
you
like
think
an
France?
old. Well, everybody has most people have like a French accent, and a lot of the names seem French. But that's not necessarily it. So this is like an old 1915 car, like Ford, except they've tweaked it out almost. Like it's got a way bigger engine and the body's different, but it's very odd. Actually, this is his police car.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
So I can pull out the
This
radio.
is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
So I can say,
Just a moment,
talk
officer.
to my station, and this is where they hate me.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
So I can tell them that I lost my gun.
10-4, I know I already wrote it in a report, but it will stay on my desk for a few days. Over.
So I can
Roger
end that call.
10-10, over and out.
And
This is Precinct
so this
57.
girl
How may I
doesn't like
assist you?
me. She apparently worked at the place that I stayed, like the hostel.
Just a second, officer.
And I've called her a few times, and you can like hit on her, so if that's what you want to do, and some of those options are so bad, but like sometimes it works.
Sylvie Malaika on the line for you, officer. Yes, hello? Oh, great. What else do you need, detective?
So you can ask her like, have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective. You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and...
Sounds like it's going to be bad. Do you really want to know?
You were waving
Yeah,
it
who did
around
you
in
shoot?
everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat some in his food. I don't think he touched it after. People tried to back away from you or even slip out of the door, but you screamed. I am the goddamned law, and you have to listen to me. You are all suspects in a murder investigation.
Here's a good option for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, I can't argue with that.
Oh man.
Like,
No, please, no more suicide threats. Thank God you don't have that stupid gun anymore.
There are way more inventive ways than a gun to leave this world.
100%. So why would I threaten to kill myself? I mean, look at the world. I would love to stay. Okay, I don't know what to say.
now you got sarcasm.
There is silence on the other end
She just
of the
stopped talking
line.
to me.
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like, big bucks cannot lie, and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns.
Oh my.
It almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask.
You hear the call breaking up on the other end of the radio.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? 57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see...
So, I'm gonna go check. So again, you're doing things, going around, talking. So I'm gonna go in here again. It's getting later in the night.
I think it's...
Go ahead.
Yeah. I think it's kind of nice that you can speed up the conversations like that. You can really just whip through them if you want to.
Yeah, if there's some, like
So
there was one that I kind of sped through. See, it's already getting nighttime. People are starting to pop in. But yeah,
Oh, wow.
there was one that kind of just bored me, so I just skipped through it really quick because the options were crazy. But this is the most people I've seen in here now, so this is interesting. So I want to mention right now, one of my quests is sing karaoke, and I've determined that I want to sing karaoke, and I've determined that I want to sing a sad song. So I have to find a sad song to sing. And the bar owner, the cafeteria owner, has already told me that I'm not going to be singing here. And I said, absolutely, yes, I am. You're not going to stop me. So let's see who I can talk to.
Isn't he the manager?
Yeah, he's the manager, but I'll mess with him. Let's see what he does.
Can I help you?
So I'll say I need a drink.
Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
He sounds irritated.
I don't know. It looks like he's got a miniature model of a kaiju in front of him.
And I said all I want is a drink.
Am
nasty,
I wearing a little
like,
bow tie?
calamari.
Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this?
He shakes his hand.
It's like a weird bird.
Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
Because he's not a bartender.
That's logic. So logic tells me that he's not a bartender. But my answers are because you're not a bartender. Why? Or I feel like you're giving me a hint previously, but it isn't connecting. And this is to logic.
Because I'm not a bartender. I'm a cafeteria manager. Is there anything else you wanted?
Play it calm. This man
Oh,
needs
God.
to understand
I'll
you
let you
need a
guys have
drink
this
to
one.
help the
Here we
community
go.
deal with police stuff.
So far, it's I'm an alcoholic operated detective. If you want me to clean up the body and solve the case, you need to insert alcohol into my mouth.
Oh, well, in that case, let me pour you a nice, big, refreshing marinella. Do you want that out of a glass or a pineapple?
As you see what choice I'd picked before. I picked pineapple.
I mean, that's because that's the best choice.
So I guess I'll pick this one.
Don't be an imbecile. I'm not going to serve you a marinella. I have work to do and broken things to fix. If that was all, I'd like to return to it.
So
He's a terrible manager if he doesn't have someone to give me alcohol.
I know. Well, that's the girl that I was talking to on the phone. Spoiler. In the car, she quit because of me.
I mean, it's clear that she quit because of you.
Yeah. So all these people, I don't have an option to talk to them, so I guess they're not interesting enough for me to talk to them yet. I've been in here and talked to this guy. He didn't really say much at all. But it's good
Probably
news.
get out of the kitchen.
Yeah, it's good
You
news
go
though
out to that
because
back door, or-
people are showing up. Which back door? This one here? It's not
The
open.
one in the kitchen.
Yeah, it's not open, and he doesn't have a key.
You see a heavy steel door. The cobalt blue surface feels roughed. The door does not.
Yeah, so I can't open it. He doesn't have a key for it. That's what he says.
Did we steal the key?
He doesn't have it. He said he
You
doesn't
can rob
know.
the bartender, right? Maybe?
Well, he said he doesn't know where the key's at. He's never even been back there, is what he said. So.
Yeah, because he actually manages several of these places. He's only temporarily here because he made the person quit.
Exactly.
It's all our nameless detective's fault.
Yeah. So that's part of the mystery too. So anyway, I mean, this is DiscoElysium. Like I said, I don't want to get too far involved and spoil some of the stuff for you guys because there are things that you can do a little different than I've been doing, and I don't want to go too far. But if you're into RPG games, where kind of like it reminds me a lot of like Final Fantasy VII in a sense, but obviously without the fighting. Like there's no fighting. It's just an RPG. That you're going around, you're asking a lot of questions, trying to figure out what's going on.
RPG adventure. That truck down there is another example of that technology.
Yeah, here we go. So this is DiscoElysium. It is, I think it's on sale right now. Don't quote me on that.
It is on Steam for $31.99.
Yeah, I think retail price is I think 35 or maybe 40, 39.99 maybe.
40.
Yeah.
It's 20% off right now.
So I recommend it if you're into these type of games. This is not typically a game that is going to give you super excitement, but it is one that's going to give you a lot of thinking and a lot of like mystery solving, plus like good entertainment because like I said, the voice acting in this game is great and there's a lot of different voices and choices you can pick. So that's really cool. And I'll just show you this one real quick, but this is Kunes.
sneak up on me again? Trying to snuff me out? Get away, pig!
That's all she says to me. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you guys this game, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And that's basically it.
Pretty slick. Definitely,
cool.
definitely RPG adventure game.
For sure. The dialogue options are all like seemingly really well thought out. So
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of choices.
It's always nice.
So, and the Twitch integration
It's refreshing
helps.
because
Yeah.
the last game that promised that kind of RPG element was Cyberpunk. And don't get me wrong, Cyberpunk had some really good dialogue options in the primary story, but I felt like the side characters were fairly dry in a lot of ways. So
Yep. So
Nice.
the Twitch integration helps if you have viewers that are willing to interact with you. Just because if you maybe do come across something that like you guys are doing, like funny questions or whatever, or it may be something like you're really torn on, like what do I want to pick on this one because like all the answers are bad, and then that way you can get some assistance with that.
Yeah, I do love the fact that it's an option that you choose to do or not, so that it doesn't really like slow down the stream with having it every single time. That's a very cool way that they did it.
Exactly. So, all right.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Mike. That was very interesting bringing DiscoElysium to us today.
For sure. And you guys watching, thanks for hanging out, and we'll talk to you guys on Thursday for the podcast.
Deuces.
See you guys.